Think of everything you consider when you make decisions for yourself, your family, or your business. The government can't spend money as well as you in 60 seconds. Part 2. Well, you think about how much you're willing to spend on specific things because you know what's important to you. You can also choose the companies and retailers you want to deal with. If you were putting together some sandwiches for your family's lunch, you'd know who's allergic to peanut butter and who'd like theirs cut diagonally, and whether it matters to you that Marmite is New Zealand made. Imagine if the government tried to do a better job. First, they'd tax people for it, so taxpayers who made or bought their own would effectively pay twice. Then they'd try build a menu that'd be good enough for 5 million people and their personal preferences. And they'd do that with a limited budget, having to additionally pay for a bureaucracy made up of sandwich administrators and senior sandwich policy advisors. We'd end up with a lot of soggy, uneaten sandwiches. Maybe my analogy sounds silly, but this is exactly what happened with KiwiBuild. The government used your money to get itself into the housing business. At great taxpayer expense, it guessed where to build homes, how to design them, and at what price to sell them. The result was an extraordinary failure. Despite the government only building a couple of hundred houses in the midst of a housing crisis, 75 KiwiBuild properties went unsold. They were built in the wrong places and too expensive for first-time buyers. Even Housing New Zealand won't take them. The real solution to the housing crisis is for the government to make it easy for private developers who have a keener sense of the needs of smaller communities and industry knowledge and connections to build more homes, and do so without gambling taxpayer money. Wellington bureaucrats don't know an Aucklander's sandwich order any better than they know a Wanaka would-be homeowner's deposit budget. That's why they should leave money in your hands, so you can make your own choices. In the time it takes for me to say this sentence, the government has spent $25,068 taxpayer dollars. We are the group holding them to account for every cent. Join the Taxpayers Union at taxpayers.org.nz.